Hey there, this is Dr. Renee Pleasant of Pleasant Leadership Consulting, where we inspire your leadership freedom. So, welcome back to another edition of Dr. Renee's Reflection. And so, if you saw my earlier reflection, it was about courtesy should be common. And I'm kind of piggybacking on the same thing, but maybe with a little less frustration. And this one is about kindness. And kindness costs us nothing. So I want to share with you, I had a boss one time, and he was a wise gentleman. But we were going through this really tough economic time. I mean, really tough economic time. And we were cutting corners every way possible. I mean, like going from 2-ply toilet paper down to 1-ply toilet paper. And we were just like cutting corners everywhere possible. And he was such a sweet gentleman. And personnel was definitely the last corner he was willing to cut. So he stood in front of all the employees at our beginning of the year kickoff, and he stood in front of us, and he was like, he laid it on the line, and he said, it's possible we're going to have to cut employees, and it's not my desire. And tensions are high, and everybody's very concerned, and the customers we serve, they're concerned. But I want you to remember this. It cost us nothing out of our budget to be kind. And that really resonated with me because he's absolutely right. It costs us nothing to be kind. And so that was one of my leadership lessons that I put back in the back of my head. And regardless of what the financial straits are in an organization or in the economy, I always try to remember that. It really costs us nothing at all to be kind to one another. So in light of my frustration the last couple of weeks as I interacted with other people and it seemed like courtesy just really isn't common. That's a reference to my last Dr. Renee reflection. I kind of came up with this acronym about kind and how it costs us nothing. So if you bear with me, I've got my notes here. So for K in the acronym for kind, I think we need to remember the KISS principle. This is how we can be kind to others. Let's keep it simple, okay? Or let's keep it short. What a gift of kindness that we can give to our followers or to our customers if we can really just keep things short or keep things simple. For the I, instead of making statements, how about we start asking questions? See, when we make statements, we tend to make it about ourselves. But when you ask questions, you tend to make it about somebody else. So why don't you stop making statements and start asking questions? For the N in the word kind, I challenge you leaders, go forth and be a note ninja. Yeah. So what that entails is that you go around and you leave written words of kindness. And you spread that around to your followers. And if you really want to take it up a notch, those of you who are like super competitive, do it in stealth mode and be anonymous. See how you can change somebody's day, and it costs you nothing. For the D in the letter kind, do random acts of kindness. So today I attended a funeral today of a young lady who died way too early. And I know a lot of us say that. And her niece is going to honor her every year on the date of her death by doing random acts of kindness, because that's what she did. She was a kind soul. So for the D in kind, do random acts of kindness. So that's my acronym. Keep it short, keep it simple to honor people's time. Instead of making statements, ask questions for the letter I. Be a note ninja and do it stealth mode. And then do random acts of kindness. You see, leaders, being kind costs us nothing. But that return on investment to your leader or to your followers is huge. Absolutely huge. I'm Dr. Renee. These are my reflections on leadership. Until we meet again, I hope that every day you have is stellar. Go forth and lead well because your followers need it.